Hello students, welcome to week 5. I am excited to get started with this week. We are finally getting into reading Night by Elie Wiesel, and I am excited to kind of start reading and start with like the core class. And one of the things that we're going to be doing for this week is talk about claim, evidence, reasoning, and that's going to mainly be like an introduction to what we're doing next week. But we are definitely going to go into that and start reading Night by Elie Wiesel. You have questions, you're going to have a quiz, so there's a lot going on. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about what this agenda of the week looks like. So week 4 is located, the assignments from last week is located here. All the homeworks are located for this week is here, but you can look at every individual day. Week 5 final journal is the final journal is due this week. I just want to talk about some of the things I've seen. One of the things I've seen a lot is a lot of people just talk about how their week was. I do not want to see you talking about what your week was like. As you remember, your final journal is you're supposed to select one of these journals from the week to talk about them, and make sure that they are 200 words, they are grammar free, and no spelling errors. So you got to make sure that you select one of those daily journals of week 5. So I don't want to see like a journal entry talking about how your week is. Another thing is I'm getting a lot of responses saying Tuesday was my best response. I don't want to see that either. I want you to copy your journal from that day onto the journal the final journal entry, making sure it's 200 words, grammar free, no spelling errors, onto there. I don't want to see Tuesday was my best, Thursday was my best, because that doesn't tell me anything, and you're making me work double to go and look for that. I'm not doing that anymore. I did that the first couple weeks. I wrote in the comments, please make sure to copy and paste, and some of you continue to do that. So I am just going to give you a 0 until you resubmit it. So just making sure that if you got a 0 on the final journal, it's probably because you did that or because you wrote about your week, and you can resubmit it at any time. So one of the homeworks that you have to do is go over what is a claim, and I have an interactive lesson for you to go over, and you can click on it and it talks about claim, evidence, and reasoning. So this one's claim. What is claim? And this one is reasoning and evidence. So you have to go over those two interactive PowerPoints, I should say. And then you have to also do claim, evidence, and reasoning quiz, which it looks exactly like this. And this video here, it talks to you about what you're supposed to be doing. And it has the links for both of these PowerPoints. And you can watch this to kind of give you more of an idea. So you can press play, or something that you could do, like watch that before you start the quiz, or you can click on YouTube and it will play for you on there. So you can have that. You can have that just in case you need that. And you just hit resume, and it'll take you to the quiz. And it has the video up there, so you can definitely watch and pause it. And this video goes over the whole test, so don't worry. I should rephrase that. It's not a test. It's not even a quiz. It's just a homework assignment. And I talked about it in this video. It is the way that I had it formatted is under quizzes. So do not worry. It's not a test. It's not a quiz. This is just a homework assignment that I had to input for you under quizzes. All right. So watch that, and it kind of shows you how to do split screen and having both, so you could definitely work on that. So let's go ahead and go back onto our English 1 homepage. So let's talk about that quiz. I shouldn't say that quiz. That homework, that claim, evidence, and reasoning that is under quizzes is due this Sunday. So there's only 2 things that are due this Sunday: the week 5 final journal and the claim evidence reason homework. I extended the project, the Holocaust Survivor Project, until September 27th, and that is due September 27th at midnight. The night questions are due September 27th at midnight as well, and the quiz is due September 27th at midnight. So just be aware of those due dates. Okay. So, but I'm not saying you should wait until that day, because next week I might have more homework that you have to do for September 27th, and you might be overwhelmed by the amount of homework. So I'm giving you extended time on those, just so you don't feel as pressured throughout this week. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Holocaust Project. So if you go under a Holocaust Project, I kind of talked about it already, but there's this link where you select one of the survivors through the Holocaust, and your group is going to select one of those people on there. Each period has a different PowerPoint designated for them. So period 2 is located on there. Somebody started working on it, so that's amazing. I think Jonathan's on there. So great to see that you're working on it. So period 3 is on there as well. So under announcements, the Holocaust Survivor Project, it gives you the links, a video, me talking about that, the groups on here as well. And then this is another video I made about how to email one of your classmates so you can work on it. During class, I will give you time to work on this assignment so you have more time. The next thing, night questions. Like you had before. This is probably not going to let me view it under student view, but night questions. I'm doing it under an iCloud assignment. So what you have to do is edit document, and press edit, and then you will be able to edit that document. You're going to have different options that you can press, open and submit. You always want to make sure that you put edit in the first button. Do not put edit and open in a desktop app, because then it won't save the things, it won't transfer over right away. So always press edit document and then edit the first button that you saw. And then this is going to be all about the text that we're going to be reading this week in class. So make sure that you're paying attention, you're taking notes, because that's going to be helping you with this assignment. So there's about 11 questions that you have to answer. The next thing that you have to do is a night quiz. Alright, so let me look through that under student view. Sorry if I got you guys a little dizzy. So it's a multiple choice and a writing response. So you click on take a quiz, and it's going to have all these quizzes on there. Well, not quizzes, questions. And you can go ahead and select some of them, and last few ones are written responses. So it will partially tell you your score, and it will partially also tell you that it still needs to be graded. So you go through all that, and then hit submit, and then you are ready to submit it. You are done. This is due September 27th. Alright, so you guys have some extra time to work on it. And I also want to talk about late assignments. I've gotten a lot of emails. Can I still turn a late assignment in? Yes. You might not get full credit, but yes, you can definitely turn in missing assignments. So make sure that if you have anything you're missing, to turn it in as soon as possible. Alright, so that is the missing assignments, and you only have 2 this week, 2 homework this week, so it gives you guys extra time to catch up just in case. Alright, well, that is it for this video. If you don't have any more questions for me, definitely check those announcements or emails for me. If you do have questions, make sure to email me either through Canvas or through the district school email. I will respond to it as soon as possible. And if you have a question that maybe require me to do a video, I'll definitely get that out to you as soon as possible. Alright, well that is it. I hope you guys have a great week. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend as well. It's looking a lot better this week. Not as much smoke anymore, but definitely make sure to still stay safe, and try to limit your time outside because there's still a lot of ash and a lot of bad things in the air. Alrighty, well that's it. We'll see you in class. Nos vemos. Gracias.